Sammy Schmidt. I'm in TE 150, Section 2. And for the project on getting to know different people of different cultures, I am going to ask my friend Ji Eun Kim if she would like to participate. She likes me to call her Jen because it's easier for me to pronounce, but so I will be in contact with her and asking if she would want to do some activities together, hang out some more. I just met her last year in my geography class, and it's been sort of a weird transition into a friendship because we're so culturally, so much like different in our cultures, and I would really like to get to know her better through this. For the first type of interaction that I would want to introduce her more into my culture would be possibly taking her to a football game. I know that for a fact that she's gone to baseball games. She's been to Chicago, so she's been a couple places where our culture is more um, displayed. But I do not think she's ever been to a football game, and I would really love her to take her to an MSU football game. First, because it's cheap, and second, I'd like to show her how much of a difference in the fans, maybe like our different chants that we use, um, different interactions with each other, how we're cheering each other on. You sit next to somebody you don't even know, and yet you feel so close to them, and like you're all rooting for the same thing. The second interaction that I would want to get into this is maybe a game night with my friends. First of all, with my friends, because then she'll be interacting with not only one person of my culture, but plenty and girls that I know of that would actually want to hang out with her. Um, the reason I chose this is because that way she'll get interactions with other people and we'll have a good time and won't be as awkward, I feel like. Um, and I know she speaks English, but not as fluently because it's not her first language, but I believe that we'll be able to cross those barriers and be able to talk to each other and actually have a good time. Um, what specifically will we be doing is possibly just playing board games, playing any card games, maybe watching a movie, having a slumber party, something, I don't know, weird but fun for everybody, make it not awkward for her. She is really culturally different from me because, first off, I'm from Michigan, and this is my surroundings are what I'm most comfortable in. She is from South Korea, and she speaks that language for her first language. She loves that type of food. Anytime that she Snapchats me, she's Snapchatting me food and what she's eating, and it's always food that comes from her culture. And I think it would be really great if she could show me some of hers, and I could show her some things that maybe she hasn't seen yet. She is alone. I mean, she has friends from South Korea here, but as far as family goes, she had to leave her whole family in South Korea, and she hasn't seen them in like a year. So that would be interesting to learn that aspect of where she's coming from. I would like to do this upcoming weekend, or maybe the weekend after that before the second video is actually due. I think it's important to cross these barriers again with her and really get to know her better, because the only times that we have ever hung out were to study for my geography class, and I mean, that's not really getting to know somebody. That's just studying with them and learning hard facts and helping each other out on a test or something. But this, I'll actually be getting to know her personality, knowing where she's coming from. I can ask questions, she can ask me questions. I think, I don't know who it would be easier for, her or me. I honestly don't know. Maybe because I live here and I'm from the US, so I'm around students daily who are all Americans, or mostly the majority of them are Americans. She is completely put out of place, and when I take her to these, like the football game or the game night, I don't want her to feel uncomfortable, but I know there might be some clash of cultures where she might feel indifferent about something, or she might have a different opinion, different view. She might be put back by something. She might find it totally interesting. But I honestly think this whole experience is worth it. It's going to at least let me see and get to know her better. And so I think that's pretty great. All right, again, my name is Samantha Schmidt, and I'm in Section 2 of TE 150, and I hope this project goes well. Thank you.